Welcome to Pop Links, everyone. The fairy tale is forgotten. The picture-perfect engagement of Claressa Shields isn't what it looks like. There is a tangle of treachery, dubious activities, and receipts that might ruin reputations hidden behind the happy pictures and glittering ring, and according to Papoose, he has them all. Papoose silently stood in the background, maintaining a pristine image for years. However, industry insiders claim that he is no longer viewed as the unimportant ex. He is now getting ready to reveal every detail of Claressa and her fiancé, including their late-night meetings, dubious payments, and flirtatious texts that were misdirected. This is more than simply a lousy love tale to him. He claims it's a premeditated attempt to keep the fiancé's secrets hidden while forcing him out of the business. According to insiders, the conflict began long before the split was made public. According to a public relations assistant who says they had worked with both men, Papoose was gradually being excluded from events, having his name subtly deleted, having meetings inadvertently rescheduled, and having calls without him. He thinks that his contacts, media people, producers, promoters, and relationships he had developed over the years were being targeted by Claressa's fiancé. According to leaked screenshots, the fiancé allegedly texted someone saying, "We can't build our empire if he's always in the picture." Claressa publicly dismissed the claims, writing in the captions, "I focus on winning, not whining." Papoose's crew claims in private that they have emails, call records, and even a voice note proving that he was purposefully barred from concerts. As an illustration, a charity Atlanta boxing event. Papoose claims that while he had reserved his spot months in advance, Claressa's fiancé unexpectedly took it. According to reports, the event planner stated, "Papoose is not available, but we have someone better." It wasn't until pictures appeared online that he learned. Papoose claims that whenever he attempted to express himself, it was misconstrued as envy. The narrative was already against him by the time the split became public. Even though career sabotage is difficult to prove in court, his attorneys are already investigating the possibility. Filing may damage Claressa's reputation, ringtone, receipts, and other hashtags are trending on social media. While some claim Papoose's profession wasn't flourishing anyhow, others acknowledge that Claressa and her fiancé would be in big trouble if his proof is accurate. Additionally, this can be the warm-up. According to sources, Papoose has more serious allegations of financial malfeasance and a covert connection. According to reports, he is keeping those for a well-known interview. This fight may end sooner than a knockout blow if such occurs. Claressa's fiancé won't be the only one who suffers if everything turns out to be as bad as everyone is expecting. Claressa herself may have to answer some difficult questions regarding her knowledge and timing, because there is more to this catastrophe than just a breakup. In a highly competitive industry, it's about control, power, and manipulation. And they are aware that combining public humiliation with personal treachery never goes away amicably. The aftermath is invariably untidy. According to rumors, everything up to this point will appear mild in the next drama. A fresh twist struck just when it appeared like Papoose's big sit-down interview would take center stage. An anonymous Dropbox link appeared on a dubious rumor form around 2 in the morning. Pap's title, its contents spread over the world in a matter of hours. Emails, videos, and screenshots purportedly involving Claressa's fiancé and other business associates. Several of his texts demonstrated that he was consistently working against Papoose's career. According to one screenshot, which purportedly was an email sent to a Miami promoter, Pap's reputation is done. I promise you don't want him associated with your brand. I can put you in touch with better names. Better names, the final sentence, became an instant sensation. Images of unrelated items, a rotting lunch, a broken lawn chair, and better names were labeled and shared online. But there was more to the leak than that. A sponsorship reallocation agreement is a document Reddit experts claim that it described how Papoose-related businesses were diverted to Claressa and her fiancé's joint companies. The general population didn't care if it was true or not. The harm had already been done. Papoose said nothing. No cryptic verses, no Instagram clues, no tweets. Fans were only persuaded that the disclosures were genuine by his silence. A TikTok audio clip followed, which was still another surprise. "Pap needs to realize that this is our time," says the voice that sleuth claims is that of Claressa's fiancé. "I'll ruin him if he gets in the way. Whatever it takes, I don't care." Hashtags such as "I'll ruin him" were popular on social media within 2 days. In response, Claressa's team made a brief, safe statement. Claressa Shields is concentrating on her next battles and collaborations. She doesn't get involved in other people's personal affairs. Interpretation: they are utterly dodging the topic. However, it might be risky to remain silent during a controversy. Both parties begin to question your allegiance. According to others close to Papoose, he now thinks Claressa is complicit because of her silence. There's more. According to rumors, Pop has his own collection of direct messages between her fiancé and a prominent player in the sports industry, suggesting a relationship that parallels his engagement to Claressa. Fans are already analyzing past pictures, clothing, and travels in a detective mindset. Papoose doesn't seem to be in a rush to provide his proof. A buddy of a friend suggested on a hip-hop podcast that there may be actual commercial repercussions from evidence. Shuttered doors, terminated contracts, and lost sponsors. His strategy is to have the public mock Claressa's fiancé and then reveal receipts that sponsors won't be able to ignore. However, that tactic is risky. Additionally, causing too much pain to Claressa's fiancé might harm her. Even if Pop may no longer care about her personally, her devoted fans can react negatively if her brand is taken down. Some believe that no survivor's takedown is just what he desires. Where it is, Pop will live reveal never-before-seen receipts in an exclusive YouTube interview. The equipment includes 2 laptops, one for the backup and one for the evidence, a private studio, and several cameras. The segment list that was revealed seems like a Netflix scandal doc. Emails, call records, and calendars in Part 1 demonstrate how Pop is being excluded from chances by Claressa's fiancé. Part 2, evidence of covert sponsorship agreements and unreported payments associated with Claressa's brand. The claimed amorous texts with the unidentified sports star are covered in Part 3. These might be the end of your career if they are real. In addition to being messy, according to rumors, Pop intends to align every message with events and public appearances, making denials nearly impossible. Although early damage control sometimes backfires, Claressa's team is allegedly preparing a counter-story to portray Pop as resentful and unimportant. Desperation may be detected on the internet. However, her fiancé has entirely disappeared from the public eye, which only feeds rumors. People on the field are anxious. Beyond the drama of the separation, Pop may face audits, partnership termination, and legal issues if his side gig invoices reveal dubious activity with sponsors or event planners. Then there is Heatwave, a powerful insider who is said to spy on everyone. This might turn into a scandal involving the entire business if he gets involved. Critics claim that Pop might come out as spiteful due to his scorched earth strategy. Proponents contend that it is career suicide in this industry to allow someone to remove your name without a battle. In any case, the stakes are quite high. The next struggle for Claressa is just a few months away. Every action she and her fiancé take might change the course of events. When Pop finally speaks, will it be a clean strike? Or will the fallout destroy far more than his intended target? The countdown is on, and the laptops are prepared. There are no referees or safe distances from the explosion during a battle like this. I appreciate you watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share Pop links for more fantastic stuff.